Testing, testing. A bit low. Oh, yes. Nope. Okay, I have no idea exactly what I'll do today. There's some things I could do. I actually have a to-do list. Can I log in here? Okay, that's scary. Fuck. For comments, what was I going to do on YouTube? Take a look at the comments. So yeah, the game released today. I've been oscillating between being calm and freaking out. I squint. And but yeah, everything is going according to plan. I've been mostly answering Reddit comments today. There were 2 support requests. I can open them here, I think. Where is it? Where's the forums here? Okay. So one is a question, another one is a suggestion, and the third one was an actual bug that on 4K monitors, the game didn't open completely. That was solved with, so the error was that I hard-coded 1920 by 1080 into the game, so it opens in that resolution on a 4K display, and I've since changed that. And that was pretty nerve-wracking doing the pushing the new version. And Steam also makes it super dramatic, so that doesn't help. But yeah, went fine. That was the only bug that was reported up until now, so that's pretty good, I would say. And let's look at the comments. Okay, I've seen those. Yeah, those are old. And I've Wait, am I logged in? Yeah, okay. So I've been lurking on this thread I made, answering all the questions to my wish list. And that's what I've been doing. The game has 2 reviews, which is very nice, and they are both positive. I didn't pay anybody to write them, so that's extra cool. And yeah, right now the game has sold, or Steam tells me that the game has sold 28 copies. But that updates very slowly. It might be that it only updates every 3 hours or something. And this is pretty old. So yeah, 28 copies, which is awesome. For the first few hours of release, I think. And it's even more awesome if you look at, which I did, which you actually shouldn't do. It's depressing, but I looked at what other games released today. Well, I didn't look at what the games were, but I looked at what released today, and it's like 200 games. It's completely insane. But what also increased a lot is my wish lists. So we're at almost 700 wish lists. I think I had a bug, but I'm uncertain if I recalled events correctly. I thought I had 2 daggers stacked, but they both disappeared when they ran out of durability. Yes. That's how it works right now. I'm not sure how to solve that, but I could just... Yeah, I could just remove the one. Let me look at that, actually. Where am I? RD. That is in item, and that's not checked out. Could just have it so that weapons don't stack. Well, the thing with the daggers is they are throwable. So daggers are the only ones that stack. Break. Oh, break item. So this is called every time you use a weapon. And then it, if the durability is 0, it goes through your inventory and breaks it, and then it removes it instead of pop item at index from inventory. Sets R to not null if removed. Well, that's old. So this pops off an item stack. I'm not sure if this works with non-stacking items. I think I have a different function. Oh yeah, here. Okay, that just calls the other one. I could just, yeah, I'll just try it. Break item. And then I'll call this instead. Yeah, I can. Can test that in the test room. We decrease the monitor brightness. Okay. Great. That's not what I wanted. What pushes? And then let's take this dagger. I need actually 2 of them. Okay, this will take a while. Yeah, I could just reduce the durability as well. Might have been easier. The Barebones editor and C program is commendable. I've been interested in CS for years, but I'm only making a concerted effort to learn this past year. I completed CS 50 up to week 6 in Python. I've been practicing with Godot daily for the past month or 2. Awesome. Yeah, Godot is pretty cool. I just never understood the scene graph it uses. Am I poisoned? Oh, it broke. No, it didn't. 6%. Oh, broke. Didn't I have 3? Did I leave 1 on the floor? Let's reduce durability. But let's make it so that I don't forget to reset this. So if I compile this with the test value, it'll fail. If you attack again, the third knife will disappear. Oh, that's a good point. I'll need to increase the durability. Increase it again. That's a good point. Totally did not see that. So what does this return? Okay, let's make this easier. If bag is a dagger, does this return again? Turns 0 on failure, but it doesn't tell me if it removed the stack. So I'll have to do it by hand. Something like that. Okay. So I reduce the stack by 1. If it's now 0, I throw the item stack away. Otherwise, I increase the durability. I set it to as if it were a new object. Yep, already there. Okay, let's remember this stack size this time. Why doesn't it have durability? What did I do? I borked it. Does this not work as well? What is the entity to item function? Okay, it's always, yeah, the n is always 1 at least. So the stack number, even if the item doesn't stack. So it goes through the inventory It finds the item that is to be broken, and if it found it, so yeah, this is only called when the durability is 0. So this is move or remove or decrement stack of item. It goes through the inventory, finds the item. If it's a dagger, decreases the stack. If the stack is less than 0, less than or equal to 0, it removes it. Otherwise, if there still is a stack, it resets the durability. If the item is not a dagger, it does what it did originally. What am I missing? Why doesn't it print the durability? Is that normal? Okay, now it prints it. Okay, dagger's breaking. Okay, it's 2. One. And it's gone. So that works. Let's see if the sword also works. What happens if you throw a worn down dagger? Theoretically, if you pick it back up, it should have the same durability. Yeah, why doesn't the sword decrease in durability? What's going on? Oh, I'm not wielding it. I'm stupid. I'm not using the sword. Okay, 2 more. And it's gone. Okay, that works. Throwing a worn dagger. Let's try it. Okay, so it's at 80%. Okay, that didn't work. Couldn't find it again. Oh, that's what you mean. That's also an edge case. Yeah, crazy. You're pretty good at finding these things. Squint. It's awesome. Yeah, so if you throw the dagger, the durability should go back up. And if you pick up a worn dagger, should set the stack's durability. me just write this down because yeah, slight memory problems. Okay. So the first one. Throwing a 1 dagger should increase the stack. Okay, that's pretty easy. And then this is not that easy. Yeah, this is dangerous. Because the popped item is no longer there. So the bag weapon, that's the equipped weapon. If I pop it from the inventory, then it's of course null down here. Oh, it's not necessarily null. It makes it even more complicated. But what I want is, so this creates a new dagger entity on the ground where you hit with your shot. But there's no durability I can pass in here. So I'll do it after. But where does that come from? Comes from here. Yeah. Well, I'll get this durability like this. So now the dagger on the ground has the correct durability, hopefully. But now when I pick it back up, that is in use. Hey Wolf, congratulations, thanks. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's officially a game. Officially a game. Picked up. Oh, it placed the item here. Is that? Yeah, it's just a struct. Please try to pronounce it how I wrote it. Congratulations. connections better? Is that better? Thank you very much. Yeah, I've been oscillating between calm and freaking out today, but yeah, I'm pretty happy. We're at 31 copies sold. But we're at Jesus. We're at 701 wish lists. So that's crazy. And yeah, that's where we're at right now. And it's super weird when the timing of when the Steam page updates. So it could be hours between updates. And that was now, I suspect, 20 minutes ago. So not sure when we'll get the next update. Yeah, before I continue, let me look at the thread. I can answer. It's really fun, good luck. Thanks. Thank you very much. And the, oops, no, don't want to post. When I saw the style, I had to sit up, lean into the screen and whisper, "Oh my god." I don't care if I like the gameplay or not. This is the best looking take on roguelike graphics I've seen lately. Looks so good. Thanks, Dandruff. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. We also have the subreddit. Can't believe that's real, but yeah, we have a subreddit. Yeah, someone on the Reddit thread suggested we create a wiki. I'm not completely sold yet, but so definitely not like these. These are just, I think they look pretty horrible. So that's not happening. But maybe a so actually I would like it either on the website or in the game. Preferably in the game, but not sure how that would work. And there's also not, so the content is not that expensive that it would need a wiki. Right now, at least. Yeah. Where are the discussions? Okay. Okay, where was I? I was at picking up the dagger. So E2, oh, this should actually be, should actually work already. Yep, that works. So picking up a worn dagger should decrease the Stack. Oh, that actually might not work. Pick up the item. Put item. Okay, let's look at that function. Put item. Find the stack to add to. Okay, for normal items, it just puts the item in the bag, and this item struct has the durability in it. But with the daggers, it just adds a number to n. Okay, these all bail out, but I should set this. The ability to examine or look at tiles, enemies, etc. could go a long way in place of a wiki. Yeah, I've been going back and forth on the idea of having a inspect mode where you basically press a button and then you, instead of controlling the hero, you control a cursor that can move in an area around the hero, and then you would get information about what you selected. But I mean, generally I'm against explaining too much, because I think finding out what is part of the game, but it shouldn't be too cryptic either. So I'm not quite sure. What am I testing? I'm testing throwing the dagger. Oh yeah, it should. Yeah, it's back at 100. Okay, and then it should have 85. And now let's try that again. With not emptying the stack. Okay. Great. Have to find the dagger again, of course. That to work. Okay, and that one didn't use. Bear with me, could take a while. Oh yeah, also the +1 situation is unclear. Okay, 75. So that works. Let me move the inventory to the right, because you can see it collides here. And I can move the status as well. Should be easy. But let's... Do I commit this? Let's test it with the swords. To see if that still works, but I think so. Yeah. I mean, if I introduce another bug, that's bad, but not as bad as if I produce a crashing bug. But yeah, I think this works. If I drop this... Oh, I need to increase the durability when I drop it as well. Where was it? Durability. Okay, this does a whole lot. Why don't I use just this? Why don't I just add durability here? Why do I use more complicated stuff? Or was it break? Yeah, that's completely stupid. Pop item. I, comma 1. That might have been the reason some time ago. Would the durability of all daggers be tracked? Like if you wore down a second dagger, the first is still on the ground. If you wore down a second dagger while the first one is on the ground, would both daggers keep their durability if picked up from the ground so that they split the stack? No, that's too complicated right now. But I know what I mean, and that's a shortcoming right now. Could be easier to store dagger durabilities in an array. Yeah, yeah, it would be. That way you could just update the durability of the dagger at the end of the array. Picking up and throwing daggers with specific durabilities in a stack would be easier to handle, I think. Yeah, so the problem is, well, it's actually not a big problem, but the problem is the first of all, I cannot store heap allocated objects in the inventory because that complicates the garbage collection immensely. That means I can only have static structs, and it also means I can only have pre-allocated static structs. They could be in an array, but the size would be defined beforehand. But that would be possible. That I have an array of arrays. With the current inventory size, that's doable. That's 8 slots by 5 for the stacks. And that would probably simplify a lot of the code as well. Maybe it's fragile because you've got an array and the daggers themselves to track. Oh yeah, I'm not talking about a secondary array just for durability would be a really bad idea. But the bag. So this is the inventory. And I have an array of items. This is just padding for the safe game stuff. I have an array of items and the number of the items in the array. Items are just structs. And then I have 3 pointers into the array that are the equipped weapons. An item looks like this. It's just an object index, a level, the stack amount, and the durability. So if I say this is a 2-dimensional array, does that make things really easier? Might also complicate things. But the thing is, the game is not supposed to be hyper realistic. So it's fine if it has quirks on how things are handled. So for now, yeah, durability is pretty... Maybe if I find something better, I'll just replace the durability. Yeah, you've already fixed the problem as it stood. I hope so. I hope so. I hope this works. I mean, it should work. Let's go through it one more time. So this is called every time you use the weapon, it decreases the durability. If it's at 1/4, it warns you with a message. And then it breaks out if it's not 0. If the durability is 0, then it looks through the bag, finds the item, plays a sound, puts on the message that the weapon broke, and then if it's a dagger, it pops from the stack, which will call the remove item function, the same one as is called here for everything else, or it will just decrement the item, the stack amount. And for everything else that's not a dagger, it just removes it when it's broken. So let's see, pop item. Yeah, I can actually use pop add. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, this is what I looked at. So this is a sanity check. I'm not sure what it was for, but then it sets, it resets the durability and then removes 1 from the stack. If the stack is 0, the item is removed. So yeah, that should actually... Don't see why this shouldn't work. So what is the test case? Wow, I'm super slow today. Super slow. I got a like. And what are YouTube comments, if any? None. Okay. What am I doing? Okay. What was the test case? Just that it should break, no? Let's drop this one at 60. This might be exploitable, but I mean... dagger durability is not the world. But you could... Could you do? And it's back at 100. What? So that's not correct. I'm missing... What? That's weird. I do have the... Let's validate the error. Maybe I didn't have it equipped at one point or something. That was... If I have a worn dagger that I need to equip to wear it down. 35. And then... Wait, see me die before I can test this. Okay, I'm at 40. Let's pick this one up. And I'm at 100, yeah. That's not how it's supposed to work. So I'm missing either entity to item that is set and a new item. Oh, I call new item, I think. Okay, I think it's actually need durability in here. Okay. Not this. New item, new int. And then bring on the bugs. Okay, GCC, you could make this a bit more readable. Okay, this is old. Yeah, was just thinking. It had 3. Okay, this is actually commented out. But whatever. Drop the item, okay. Bag. Okay. Too few arguments. That's just the bot. Okay. So now it should work. AD. $60. So if I pick this up, it should be 80. Awesome. Okay. And if I drop this sword at 60, pick it back up, it's at 60. All right, I think that's committable. I'll test this, of course, before I push it. Make, yeah, well, let's just say improve durability stacks. And I committed the definitions with the wrong durability value. I think it was 160, yeah. I can't commit this live. Well, I can commit it live, but not on this machine, because the Steam backend is under NDA. Oh, 33 sales. It's awesome. Okay. Also, yeah, also I need to test this before I commit it on Windows. For which I would have to reboot. But I can't fix other stuff. Yeah, let me go to the bathroom real quick. Be right back. I also can't update that easily, but yeah, I'm stupid. Why did I put this in the RC file of my window manager so that I can't change it? But this not. I didn't put this on there. With the, I think the exclamation mark is also there. What is it? 33. That works. That should work. Yeah, also it's crazy. I got like 20 mails today from random people soliciting this stuff. Okay, I was thinking about cross-posting a Reddit post on indie gaming, but that's not a good fit. I updated the website. Need to update YouTube. Let's do that while I'm logged in. Is that a bad idea? Maybe. Might be a bad idea. I'll do it on the laptop. Not sure what YouTube knows about me. Might be a whole lot. Where is it? Okay, settings. Channel. Advanced? No. Okay, that's not my channel. Oh, it's an upcoming adventure game. Well, that's not true. Edit. Hello? Can I edit? What a maze. Okay, is a roguelike adventure game. But this actually, wow, this is old. Set in a find your way through perilous. Okay. Publish. And then so I have, it doesn't work really, because no idea why, but you can set defaults for video uploads on YouTube. And I should edit my default, so don't spam strange content descriptions. Upload defaults. Developer, traditional. Buy the game on Steam. Okay, that's good. Then Twitch. Let's see what Twitch says. Settings, channel. Oh yeah. Okay. Good. Update the latest video descriptions. Should I do that? Maybe. Maybe a good idea. Let's look at the views. What was that? Okay. This is looking good. So maybe... do they still get views? A bit. No, I'll let this be. I'll create another short tonight. Okay. Good. Good. Going to make dinner. Congrats on launch. Thanks for Thanks for pointing it out and helping me fixing it, Squint. Yeah, have a nice evening. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. Stomp and splatter effects for the ledges. Yeah, I mean, other than that, it's pretty much the old fixes. Or the old content additions that I didn't do before release, which is missing sounds, yeah, I mean experience bar, stuff like that. Still not sure if that's a good idea, so I won't do it unless I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, the menu. Wanted to move the menu. That is in game. Game.c. Also I have I have my backup machine running, so I can do backups. Normally it turns off after half an hour. And yeah, it's trying to wake up. Okay, there it is. Great, okay. Game. I need to check it out. Okay. Our menu. Our inventory. Okay, there's no passing in the coordinates. So let's move our stat first, because that's in this file. And give it 2 more. And I need item. Okay, and let's give this also 2 more. That should push everything to the right and make space for the daggers. Yeah, that works. Well, I still have space, so I can bring back the status or push the inventory a bit more. I've been calling it menu. See, inventory. Yeah, let's push the inventory some more. Oh, if not, yeah, the inventory didn't move. Okay. I was editing the wrong thing. Oh, that's much better. I think I can even give it 1 more. Minus. Yeah. Wait, which direction is that? Oh, that's complicated. Maybe too much. Or could be fine. I think that's much better. Well, it looks kind of stupid without the dagger. So let's move it back 1 more. And maybe the status. Yeah, that's good. That works. Still not great, but that's serviceable. That's not what I did. Move inventory and status I to the right. Okay. Okay. All quiet. Also don't get why this becomes highlighted again. But yeah. Very good. So on my to-do list for today is still making this short. And that's basically it. Unless something happens, of course. In the support forum. I'm sure there will be posts the minute I go to bed. But that's how it goes. Other than that, I'm pretty happy. Yesterday I said I'd be happy with 200, but that's... Okay, this was how like backtracking, but I just confused the math. So I need 200 sales, approximately, to live off the game in a month. So that's what I was talking about, but I conflated it with reaching that number today. So yeah, we're at 33. That's still a lot of money. And the wish lists are skyrocketing. So that's crazy. Didn't even know they continued. But makes sense. So we're at 712 already. So that's amazing. I'm wondering what people are waiting for. I mean, obviously for the real release. Or maybe just more reviews. No idea. But yeah. So I could... Well, actually, I kind of... So I'm not happy with the Steam description. It's pretty shitty. Also not 100% happy with the Steam art. But yeah, it would be too rash to change it today. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. But I think I want to change it. It's I mean it shows you the game. And if you've seen the game before, you probably recognize it instantly, but I think it just doesn't look good. Compared to the other games that released today, some of them have pretty nice art, which I of course can't deliver, but I can make this much better if I try. So maybe I'll do that in the next stream. Yeah. Because if you look at this, this looks much better. It's night and day between these two. So yeah, that's what I've been fussing about. Today is the Steam description, and I mean, if you look at it in isolation, this kind of works. No idea. No idea. But yeah, so I woke up at around 11 because I was up late working on the game. And actually, no, I was preparing the post for today on Reddit. So I woke up at 11, I tested the game, and then I sat hovering over the release button at 12. And then it's literally like launching a nuclear missile. You have to type in confirm like 10 times. And that was a crazy experience. But yeah. Okay, so I think I'll go offline and relax a bit in case something comes up in the support forums later. But yeah, I wanted to stream this first day, and yeah, the first night will follow. I'll be back tomorrow. And maybe after that, I'll take a day off. Alright, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting. Thanks if you wishlisted or have bought the game. Thank you very much. I appreciate it a lot. It means a lot to me. And yeah, I will see you next time. Alright, bye guys.